Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Racha, Kwadash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Double honors to my elder Harwan Banya Sharala of the Lions Den camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the sincere Akim pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm Nakar Harab Banya Sharala, coming out of the Lions Den camp of Yasharala here in Jacksonville, Florida. Now today I'll be coming out with a lesson just showing a contrast between the wickedness of a woman and or a wicked woman versus a righteous woman. So without further ado, let's get right into it. This is Sirach chapter 25 verse 13. It says, "Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman." Now this is just saying in this verse that it's better to have any other plague than the plague of the mind. Because if you have a plague of the mind, you can't think straight. You can't accurately solve problems. You can't accurately get a gist of what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is talking about. You say, when you have a plague of the mind, you say crazy things like that. You're King David. When no man of the Lord should boast about anything or will boast about who he is. We are here to do the work, But that's when you have a plague of the mind. You can't take correction when it comes down to the scriptures. Rather, how it comes. So it is better to have any other plague out here than a plague of the mind, because a plague of the mind, if your mind is gone, you gone. And you really pretty much you're a zombie just wandering around out here. We have seen many examples of that. But let's continue. And it says what? And any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. So any other wickedness out here in Babylon, or i.e. in the world, is pretty much better than the wickedness of a woman. Because the wickedness of a woman can quite literally destroy you, as a man, and the woman herself. So the wickedness of a woman is not something that you want in your life. The wickedness of a woman is something that you leave to the woman that's wicked. When you see she's wicked and you see she's not righteous, hey, if the Lord ain't throwed you no bone, leave her where she at. Keep it moving. The Lord will give you another bone if he's throwing you a bone. He'll give you another one. Let's continue. Verse 16, it says, "I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman." Are you seeing the trend now? Obviously, a wicked woman is not a benefit to a man. Obviously, a wicked woman is not something that you should be dealing with, because it ain't going to be no help to you. In this verse, it says, "I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon." So in this verse, it is stating it would be better for a man to deal with a wild animal and risk getting killed rather than to be up under the same roof with an evil, wicked woman. Because that evil, wicked woman will go to whatever lengths that she needs to go to or thinks she should go to in order to do whatever to that man. So no, a wicked woman is of no benefit. Period. It doesn't matter how you feel. Let's continue. Verse 17. It says, "The wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth." So the wickedness of a woman, it changes her face. It quite literally changes how she looks. Like it changes her literally. You know what I'm saying? And it darkeneth her countenance, meaning that's plainly stated. It darkeneth her countenance. Like you look at a woman and be like, "Oh, let me get away from her." You know what I'm saying? So So the wickedness of a woman is a very dangerous thing, even unto the woman herself. But the wickedness of a woman changes her face. I mean, you actually see she'll look different. She won't look like she normally look. You know what I'm saying? And darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. You ever looked at a woman and they just look dark? Or for like, another word, you looked at a woman and she just looks dirty like that, like dark like that. Not physically dirty where she stank and all I'm talking about, but actually she looks dirty spiritually. I can see what women don't understand. Their mentality, their attitudes, how they carry themselves and everything, it shows on their countenance. And righteous men can spot a wicked woman from another dimension. The only men who get caught up with these wicked women are wicked men because they stumble at her beauty and they don't pay attention. But the wickedness of a woman, it darkens her countenance, and it changes her countenance and darkens her face. You can see it. You don't think so? Go watch twerk videos, and you will see it. Go watch all the other TikTok videos and all that stuff of so-called, we'll say women in general. We ain't gonna single out, you know what I'm saying? Just women in general. But Israel in particular, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You look at them, and one tribe in particular, you know what I'm saying, Judah, and we're gonna keep going. Let's keep going. This is verse 19 of Sirach chapter 25. It says, "All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her." So wickedness, all wickedness, is but little to the wickedness of a woman. And you got a lot of women out here that can be completely wicked and completely evil. The wickedness that's around the four corners of the earth is what is little. It's nothing to her. And this is what let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, meaning a wicked woman is going to get destroyed by Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Period. Wicked woman is not in favor, or not in Yahweh by Shem Yahushua's favor, I should say. A wicked woman ain't finna get a righteous man or be blessed to have a good man. The Lord knows what He's doing. Let's continue. So the portion of a sinner is going to fall upon her. I mean, a wicked woman is going to be judged and destroyed by Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Verse 23. It says, "A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. And a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees." So the wickedness of a woman abateth the courage, meaning it diminishes the courage of a man. It makes him have a heavy countenance, a heavy mind. He's always going to regret to go around her, to be with her, or be around her. And a wicked woman is not going to comfort her husband or her man in times of distress. She'll say stupid stuff like, "You're a man, man up," rather than trying to comfort the man, or comfort the man, basically. So she ended up making what? Feeble knees and weak hands. She ended up making that man pretty much not be able to perform how he needs to perform as a man in life. So a wicked woman is of no benefit whatsoever. That's why you got all these videos about all these women asking where all the good men at and all this stuff like that. That's why you got YouTube pages such as Donovan Sharp, Coach Greg Adams, Fresh and Fit, and so many other ones talking about the wickedness of a woman. They're just talking about it from a carnal standpoint. But let's continue. Let's go to chapter 26 of Sirach. This is verse 1. "And blessed is a man that hath a virtuous wife, for the days So like if for the number of his days shall be double. So a man that has a virtuous wife, a righteous wife, a good woman, a pleasant woman, a well instructed woman, his days are going to be what? Double. It says nothing about a wicked woman being a blessing to a man. The Lord tell you to avoid wicked women. Verse 2. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall what? Fulfill the years of his life in peace. So a virtuous woman, again, a righteous woman, she's going to rejoice her husband. She's going to make him happy. He's going to be glad to have her around, to have her near. And she was going to fulfill the years of his life in peace. I mean, he's going to live a long time. But when you with a wicked woman, your life could end like that. It says nowhere in the scriptures that a wicked woman is a benefit unto a man. But it says a virtuous woman. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife. Not a wicked wife, a virtuous wife. His days are going to be double. She's going to be a benefit unto him. She's going to be a helpmeet, as the Heavenly Father created women in the beginning to be. A help, not a slave, a help, a benefit, an asset. Wicked women are not these things. Verse 3. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in portion of them that fear the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. So a good wife is given in portion to a good man, a righteous man, basically. That man that fears Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, that is a portion that is given unto him by Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. It didn't say nothing about a wicked woman. It says a wicked woman is a good portion which shall be given in portion to them that fear the Lord. No. It says a good wife is a good portion. Not a wicked wife is a good portion. A good wife is a good portion. I'm going to jump down to verse 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. You ever seen an animal that ain't never ever been in a yoke before? And the farmer or whatever it is put the animal in that yoke, and the animal go bucking and kicking. That's what that means. A evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. I mean, you can't shake her. You can't get her off. If you ain't righteous. If you wicked, yeah, she got you. Because her hearts are snares and nets. The Heavenly Father is only going to allow righteous men to escape that. A wicked man, he's going to allow that wicked man to be caught by that wicked woman whose heart, her mind is snares and nets. That wicked man is going to be caught, but that righteous man is going to be blessed to escape. But again, an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, and he that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. So an evil wife is a yoke. It's a burden. It's a bring down. And if you have hold of a wicked woman, it'll be just like you're holding a scorpion. Scorpions are poisonous. Some scorpions are so poisonous, they can kill you in minutes after stinging you. So a wicked woman is of no benefit to any man on this earth. Period. It'll be just like he was holding on to a scorpion and constantly getting stung. Constantly getting stung. Well, a scorpion has venom, and some scorpions' venom is so potent and so deadly, it'll kill you within seconds to minutes. So you got to be careful. But that's the benefit of having a wicked woman. The Lord likens it to holding a dangerous, poisonous animal. I'm gonna say that because I don't know if a scorpion is an insect or whatever, but an animal. So, but let's see what it says about a good woman, a good wife, a righteous wife. I'm gonna jump over to verse 13. It says, "The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will make his bones fat." The grace of a woman, the kindness, the what, the elegance, the beauty, the compassion of a woman delighteth her husband, meaning she'll make him happy. Of course, you know this is a trait of a righteous, virtuous woman, and not a wicked woman, because it tells you about a wicked woman in Sirach 25 verse 23. It tells you about a wicked woman. A wicked woman ain't finna do none of this. She's not gonna be a delight to her husband. And her discretion is not gonna make his bones fat. But the grace of a wife, a good wife, delighteth her husband, and his discretion, and it's like in her discretion, her respect, her honor, will fatten his bones. And he'll be content to be with her. He'll be content to be around her. Verse 14, "A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed." So a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. It didn't say a wicked and loud woman is a gift of the Lord. It says a silent and loving woman is a gift. A woman that ain't always that's not. It says a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. And there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. So it's nothing more. It's nothing worth. It's nothing more valuable than a woman with a well instructed mind. Silent and loving. Her mind is well instructed. She's virtuous. She's righteous. That's a benefit unto a man. Verse 15. A shamefast and faithful woman, faithful woman is a double grace. And her continent mind cannot be valued. So a shamefast. Let's look that word up real quick. Well, it don't have shamefast because I'm using the etymology, but it does have shamefaced. So, but it basically means to be what? We'll say bashful, modest, honest. Let's see what else. They say extremely modest or shy, cheerfully bearing reproaches, but shamefaced at praise. But basically meaning she's humble and faithful. Not a woman that's gadding abroad. But basically a humble, a shamefast, meaning a humble, a bashful or modest woman. So again, a shamefast and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind, Salakia, cannot be valued. So a shamefast and faithful woman is a double grace. She's a blessing unto a righteous man. She's a blessing. She's that good portion that's given unto that man. And her mind, her continent mind, her well-instructed mind, her self-restraining and her temperate mind cannot be valued. I mean, it is no value that you could put on a righteous, virtuous woman. She's far above any monetary system and or gain or tools that you can use. So a righteous woman is always going to be a benefit unto a man. A virtuous woman, well, it's always a benefit. It's the wicked woman, the wicked women that are of no benefit, that don't help nothing. It ain't said not one time that a righteous woman, it's like it, that a wicked woman is of any benefit to any man. But you have quite a few scriptures that explains how good it is to have a virtuous woman, a righteous woman. Verse 16, it says, as the sun when it ariseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. So just like when the sun rises in the heavens, so is the beauty of a good wife in the what? The ordering of her house, meaning she's doing what she needs to do to keep her house, we'll say, intact and in check. It's just like the sun shining, rising up into the heavens. So is the beauty of a good wife in ordering her house. So it's pretty much, it's a benefit. It is a benefit to have a righteous, loving, silent, loving, great, gracious, virtuous woman for a wife. It is a benefit to have a righteous woman, because that righteous woman is going to be well instructed. That righteous woman is going to follow the path of righteousness. And righteous women are only given in portion to righteous men. So just like when the sun is shining and it rises in the heavens, when it rises in the heavens, so is the beauty of a good wife in ordering her house, taking care of home, loving her husband, playing her part that she's supposed to do, that the Lord created her for. Because we do have roles to play. We do have positions. But living in Babylon, you see what's going on with that. Let's continue. Let's jump down to verse 22. It says, "And harlot shall be compared as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband." So you got a harlot woman. You already know what a harlot woman is. I got body, so that's a harlot. She gonna be accounted as spittle, meaning nothing. You know, when you spit, you spit it out. You keep going. You be like, "Oh no, I'm gonna spit." You don't go back for it. You spit it out because you don't want it. Same thing when it comes down to a harlot, or i.e. a whorish woman. But it says a married woman is a tower against her death to her husband. A married woman can keep a man out of trouble. Keep him from having to go dealing with certain things. Basically, she can keep him alive. But of course, let's continue. A wicked woman, again, is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. Let's jump back to verse 3. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in portion of them that fear the Lord Yahweh B'Shem El Shai. Let's go back to verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. So a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. So the Lord will not ever take a wicked woman and pair him up, or pair her up with a righteous man, because she's going to dog that righteous man out. She ain't going to be for what he stands for. So that wicked woman is going to always be given it to a wicked man, and she's going to be problems in his life. Even though he is wicked as well, she's still going to be more of a burden and a problem in his life. But a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yahweh B'Shem El Shai. See, a godly woman, a righteous woman, is going to be given to a godly man, a righteous man. Given to him that fears, that respect, that honors the words of Yahweh B'Shem El Shai. It's just that simple. It ain't say nothing nowhere about a wicked woman is given in portion to a righteous man because he fears the Lord. The Lord ain't finna give righteous men, truly righteous men. He not gonna give them no wicked woman. And then if she was to roll up on him, the Lord gonna provide a way of escape so that he gets out of her clutches. So again, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. So a dishonest woman contemneth shame, and she's going to cause shame to be called upon that man that she's with, i.e. the wicked woman. She's the one that's going to contemn that shame. But an honest woman, that righteous woman, that upright woman, because there are righteous women among Israel, and there are righteous women who watch the videos and they follow brothers and they watch to get fed of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So yes, they do exist. Just most of the women in this day and age of Israel are just flat out wicked. It is what it is. So again, a dishonest woman, a wicked woman, contemneth shame, but an honest woman, a righteous woman, will reverence her husband. A righteous, honest woman is going to give respect and honor to her husband. She's not going to run over him and dog him out and talk trash and have nothing to say when you say something. Verse 25, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefast will fear the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So again, a shameless woman will be counted as a dog. She will be counted as nothing. You got a lot of shameless women in this society. They're counted as nothing. And guess what? When they feel that, that's why they get on there and they do all these TikToks and say all this stuff, sitting in cars and all that junk. Because they're shameless women. And they're counted as nothing. I mean, they're of no importance. But she that is shamefast, she that is, we'll say, modest or shy or can show a sense of guilt or take correction, she's going to fear the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That woman is going to be like, I fear that woman is going to line up or be more in tune with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That woman that's shamefast. That woman that's shamefaced, I should say. Last point. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. So there you go. A woman that's going to honor and respect her husband, she will be judged or counted wise. But one that dishonoreth her husband, that wicked woman that's going to dishonor her husband, in her pride, she will be counted ungodly. And most of these all of these wicked women are ungodly. It is what it is. So, according to Sirach, according to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, according to the scriptures, a righteous woman is a benefit. A righteous woman is what you should be desiring. A woman that's going to at least, well, I ain't going to say at least, a woman that's going to go according to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. A wicked woman, she's of no value and of no value. Salakia. She's of no value and she's not to be desired because she's no benefit. She won't help you as she should. So yeah. And with that, Shalom.